Who are they?
That's my family.
If they're your family, why do you have their names written down?
Charlie, you can't be alone anymore.
If you ever need my help, I'm here.
I'm writing something, and I have to finish before my words run out.
I'll take care of them.
May I ask what your relationship is?
I don't know.
The road less traveled is the hardest I know. Gets lonely when you're out on your own.
Do you live here?
I'm his friend, but your dad needs you right now.
I mean, this young woman is full of surprises.
This is no time for jokes.
It's the perfect time for jokes.
You
BlackTree
funny, old
TV.
man.
I love this movie. I just watched it this morning, so I'm like fresh off of the movie. And I mean, I gotta say, I mean, first, I'm a big fan of you, Billie, but Tiffany, I gotta say, like, I've just been so proud to see like everywhere you've come from, like doing stand-up as a teenager to being homeless and being a foster child and to be like who you are right now. I'm just always proud to see what you're doing and now producing. And I gotta say, like, when I looked at that bar mitzvah scene, I wondered if it was in the original script because it felt like the Black mitzvah that I attended for you last year. Did you add to that scene, Tiffany, with what you did at the Black mitzvah?
That was in the original script. And it was so fun. When I read it in the script, I'm like, definitely gonna be in this movie because I do mitzvahs, okay? Been doing them since 1996. This is going down.
And when we wrote it, Jamaal, I had no idea. We just thought it was a really funny idea and be a cool idea and a big show-stopping kind of idea to have her sing the Janis Joplin song to, the people at the bat mitzvah. And then when we met, she goes, that's my past. That's what I did for years. I went, well, this is meant to be. This whole thing was meant to be.
Yeah. I wonder for you, because I know you've directed and produced and wrote a few movies, like Mr. Saturday Night is one of them. And I feel like that was real personal to you and the way you grew up. Like, why was this story so personal to you to make here today? Like, what was your inspiration for that?
I was dealing with when Alan Zweibel and I, we've been friends since 1974, and he worked on my Broadway show with me, and he's a wonderful writer and a great person. And so when we started crafting who Charlie and Emma could be, we thought of this writer that we both worked with at SNL named Herb Sargent, and Herb was in his late 50s and nobody else was. And we thought, well, that's a great part for, arena for me. But I was dealing with a relative who was a wonderful novelist, and she was had early onset of dementia. And she told me one day, because I was taking care of her, she says, I'm losing my words. I'm losing my words. And I thought, how profound. And we got her the best care we could. But I thought for a movie, for the script we were working on, if we could give Charlie that, but keep the movie funny, and yet it gives Emma a place to reach out and hug him in a way and take care of him and be selfless about it and put aside her promising singing career to take care of this guy as he tries to finish this book he's laboring to write. That's a really good story. And so to me, that's why it was so personal, because I think of my aunt all the time.
And to follow up on that, I've seen Tiffany in a number of films, but I've never seen her reach the emotional depth on screen that she did when she was at Lake Charlie. And I really was awed by that. I gotta ask you, because I know you use Burnz. I know it's spelled different, but I think about when Harry met Sally. And I want to know about when Billie met Tiffany. Like, how was that first meeting, and how did you guys get to know each other?
The first meeting was she had gotten the script after I had seen her on SNL, and I went, oh my God, who is she? Who is this person? Maybe she'll do this. She's going to get offered everything, but maybe, because the movie wasn't set up yet to be made. And she flew in from Africa, and we met up in an office at my agent's office, which was totally empty. And the whole building was empty. And she walked in, and then Tiffany, tell him what happened.
We instantly clicked. It was like, bam, no I felt like, okay, so I feel like I've known Billie my whole life, right? I grew up watching him. And I remember I took my braids out as soon as I landed. Like, oh, I got to get this braids out. And they're like, yeah, you're going to meet Billie on this at this time tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, I took my braids out on my hair. What am I going to do? Should I wear a wig? Should I wear a natural? Like, what? And I just decided, you know what? I'm not going to stress myself out. I'm going to wear my afro. I'm not going to wear any makeup. I'm going to just show up and meet this man. If he liked me, wonderful. If he was like, what the heck? Then, oh, well, I met Billie Crystal. And so I come in and instantly we are like chopping it up, talking about everything. And then he's pitching the movie to me. And I'm like, you don't have to talk about that. Like, I'm doing this movie. It's done. I mean, my grandmother's suffering from dementia. I feel like this is a great way to pay homage to her. I mean, I understand it 110% because I'm living it now. I spend so much of my money trying to keep her up, trying to keep her going, you know, like, it is not easy, Dylan. It's being a caregiver to someone like that is very difficult because they're forgetting who you are. And it's like, I love this person so much. So I could totally relate to Charlie's family not knowing and him trying to hide it. And it's like, don't hide this, let them know. Like, so I'm like, I was just in love with this whole situation and so happy. And the little girl inside of me, it's like, yay, we're living the dream. And Jamaal, I'm just so happy to see you, man. We have grown together in this business. I'm so proud of you, watching you come up in your career. And like, we got to celebrate 2 years ago at the mitzvah. But, you know, Billie was there, you was there, we had a great time, man. And I'm so happy to see you sitting here with us today. Like, I'm super happy for you too.
I'm happy for this movie. I think it says a lot. And I mean, I really felt, I haven't dealt with any family members yet, knock on wood, that has dementia, but just to see their situation, I really felt the story, and I thought it really was touching and still funny. Like, at first I thought it was just gonna be, you know, ha 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 ha, and it was really funny and moved me. So I appreciate the story. I can't wait till you guys do more pictures. I'm always a fan of both of you. So just take care, be safe out there, and love right here from BlackTree TV.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.